We're here to watch the Mighty Nein. Meg, who are you rolling tonight?
I have Jester and not in front of me. You know what? My gut's telling me Jester, but considering my luck lately, I'm going to go with not. Here she is.
Jester. Oh, no, not.
I did not go with Jester.
I'm going to be rolling a dice I forgot I have because it sits on my desk and not with my dice. I'm going to be rolling the beacon dice.
Ooh.
This is a jumbo dice, so yes, it is quite large. It is meant to look like the beacon.
I like it.
It's very pretty. And I forgot I had it. I was like, why have I not been using this? We're doing the Mighty Nein. So maybe they'll retrieve the beacon in this episode. We'll see. So I'm going to roll the beacon for this one. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Low.
How low we talking?
Under 5.
Ooh, you're going to be doing the intro today.
That would be a 2.
Ooh, I got a 10.
I just rolled a 19, so I guess I'll kill myself. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie, and this is Meg, and today we are watching The Mighty Nein, Season 1, Episode 7, Belonging. Meg and I are very excited to get into this one. We're very sad, though, because the show is almost over, and then we have to wait a whole nother year for Season 2. Do not love that. Meg and I have a notes portion where we take notes because at the end, we like to convene and talk about stuff. If you're new to our channel, I have seen the campaign. Meg has not. I've seen the campaign too many times. I know a little bit too much about the show. This is also your spoiler warning. I will be talking about spoilers for campaign 2 and sometimes spoilers for campaign 3. Not often though, because Meg hasn't seen campaign 3. And Meg knows a little tiny bit about campaign 2, but the spoilers I do tell her are things she either already knows or already has clues about. I'm not trying to ruin anything for her. So if you don't want any spoilers, don't watch this video and don't watch the reaction because I say them during the reaction. Can't help it, dog. It's just how it rolls, you know? But yeah, you can also watch the unedited reaction to this if you want over on our Patreon for $3. You can either buy the singular episode or you can just subscribe to us for $3 and get all of them. The link to our Patreon is in the video description of this video and is also in our channel bio as well. So if you'd like to check that out, head over that way. Anything else, Meg?
No.
I think we're going to go ahead and get started then.
Previously on the Mighty Nein. By order of the king, you are hereby under arrest.
Yeah, remember when Trent got arrested?
That was one of the best moments.
Him getting his shit rocked.
Essek,
My sad wet cat Essek.
you stole the beacon.
You know the queen will execute you if she discovers you have typhus.
Oh no, they're bringing up the typhus. His mom is toast, man.
Mama says you can accomplish anything with a heart and a friend.
The traveler,
Oh.
the imaginary friend
I wonder
with
if we'll
the
see the
yapping
traveler
twin
then,
tail?
since they're hinting at him so much.
Oh, we're opening up that. Cool.
Oh, they're gonna kill Curator Tasha.
Public execution was a nice touch. Your idea, I presume.
You know me too well.
Oh my god.
It's death. The Cobalt Soul was the last place that could stand up to him.
Even that was an illusion.
Oh my god. Good morning. It's 3 in the morning.
Oh my god.
I thought this was a dream or something, but this is real.
Of course, you had to comply.
So, Trent Ickathon now has the Queen's most precious artifacts and the heir of the king. What will he do next?
I mean, she's kissing up to Trent.
And if you cross into mine again, Vess, you are a dead woman.
I mean, that's why she's kissing up to him, is because she knows
As
he'll
always,
execute her.
I'd like to see you fucking try.
Yes! Get his ass, Vess. Let it be known, Vesta Ragna? Okay, that's foul.
Why?
I cast sight.
She cast sight, that's what she called it, not scry.
Then we'll go tonight and deal with Bren permanently.
A gun with the head.
Good grief.
Night is his compass. You actually did it. A toast to not being slaughtered by Empire soldiers and ancient traps.
Here, here. And to you for being slightly less sweaty today.
Speaking of which, I may have a far more challenging and lucrative assignment for a group so uniquely gifted.
Oh, we really have to be going.
Define lucrative.
Ollie.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how challenging?
101.
Not interested.
Oh.
My sources tell me that King Dwendal will be attending the Harvest Close Festival.
Okay,
Gala.
the Harvest Festival, okay.
Present some award to the guest of honor, the Archmage of Civil something or other.
Influence.
Trent Ickathon.
Word on the street is that Ickathon possesses a Kryn artifact, a valuable spoil.
Oh, he wants them to steal the beacon. Yes.
You will never have to work another day in your lives.
What about knights?
Those two.
I mean, that would explain why they go after it. Because in the campaign, they stumble upon it.
Nothing to an expert liar. But maybe if we steal this artifact, we could weaken Transhold.
Fuck that.
Wait, where are you going?
If Trent Ickathon is free, then someone I know is in trouble.
Oh, I wonder if this is like when the group splits up and comes back together.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Bye, little one.
Oh, Jesse.
That's it? You're just gonna go?
I'll miss you, not the brave.
I'll never meet anyone weirder than you.
True, real.
Oh.
Chaos and joy. Keep it. I'll make another.
I'll miss
I love
Mommy.
my tieflings. There are people that still don't understand that they're the same race, and that does kind of crack me up.
Sounds like a place in need
Oh,
of
wait.
a Molly Mock tea leaf.
Wait.
Not a Lucian.
Wait. If Molly goes by himself, do we think that's where he dies?
And you.
If Molly goes by
Never steal
himself?
from happy
I
people.
swear to God.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Stop.
There's
I was
no
hoping
way.
Molly didn't die this season.
We were just starting to get to know them.
Oh no. I'm immediately filled with panic and dread.
Okay. We can sell some of these for components. I can steal whatever else you need. What's the plan?
There is no plan.
Frumpkin!
Because we're friends. Before I met you, I was just trying to find a ditch to die in. But, well, I guess I haven't been looking for ditches since that day at the pet shop.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I'm tearing up.
Yeah, the list. Take your time. We'll go after Trent in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh!
Coven Lumen. Valiant Humanis.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, there goes my eyes.
Wir wissen, wo ist, alter Kamerad. Derjenige, der Mutter und Vater getötet hat. Und dich.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Goodbye. Not the brave.
Oh, the button.
Out of respect for your mother, I will give you one day to tell the Bright Queen. Maybe she'll spare your life if you confess.
Oh, she heard it. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. His mother. Oh my god, his mother is totally gonna die because she's gonna get herself killed to save Essek. Oh no. Okay, this is Pillow Trove, yep.
Isn't it just everything you ever dreamed of?
Well, sure is something.
Let's go. I am starving. Madame Luena will give us anything we want. Spa treatments, pastries.
No, actually, Jester.
He's leaving.
No.
You deserve things too.
You know, I believe that just a little bit more after meeting you.
Oh.
But, I think maybe I should try to find my own way first.
This episode is killing me.
I'll never forget you.
When was Ford suave? Show me when Ford was suave in the campaign. I know he's high charisma, but he was never suave.
We'll be here for a long time.
My heart's racing. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he does have the clothing crystal currently. He does have to do something about that.
I'll be in contact when it's safe. Oh, and I got your parting gift. Xenov said you haven't earned your staff yet. This one was mine.
Oh, yes! Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no. I'm gonna crash out.
Just carry with them in this town. It's so irresponsible. Caleb?
Oh. Wait, he left her a coin? He left her a button! Yeah, he did. Oh my gosh. Oh. Molly and Kree?
Interesting.
Kree knows about him, knows about his past. He has to know.
What are you up to, Kree?
Tarot card.
I used to. That's funny. I wasn't expecting to see Kree again.
I like I could see the dust particles. Whoa.
Fucking murder room central over here.
Yeah, no
Wait, there's
kidding.
an eye on the door. What the fuck was that?
The gods often convey their purpose through the elements. Wind, fire, water. Water? Son, where does this line of questioning originate?
Asking for a friend.
See, I'm telling you, that man is not suave. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. So there's a Scanlan book, Star Razor. There's a Dorian thing in here, and Ashton's hammer's in here too.
Yeah, hello. I am looking for parchment and ink.
Come on. There's a little
to
Kiri in the
insist
corner. Oh, and a little
requires
mister! Put his hair back. I don't like his hair like this.
Oh, your furry friend here was trying to get into the textiles. Oh, isn't he a cute one? Sure is.
I'm so happy.
Sorry, is this some sort of joke I do not understand?
I forgot how tall Pumat is.
Okay, I need...
Yes?
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I need your best parchment and
I love
arcane ink.
Pumat.
150 gold.
Look at
worth of
Pumpkin!
32 months
It's so cute.
Pumat? Oh, thanks, Pumat. Yeah. Whoa, doodle. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Yup.
Now, where were we?
Just the ink and paper, please.
Frumpkin just like floating around.
You know what this means. The panacea for Typhros is permanent.
I told you, she's gonna try and save Essek.
But his lack of faith concerns me. A devotee of the Luxon would never have misled his queen.
He's a child, Laylis. This is his first life. Try to remember yours.
It's his first life.
Remember, Essek's not consecuted, so.
That's right.
I'll arrange your execution, and I will be with you. Even
They're gonna fucking
death.
end this episode with an execution because they started this episode with an execution.
I mean, that'll probably get Essek to... That gives him the boot to get out and get on his way.
When I open my eyes, you better be standing right in front of me.
Do you think we'll see him?
No.
I keep thinking we'll see him at the end of the season, but we could see him now. She's by herself now.
I think she's gonna have like a issue of faith.
Yep. This is the Dark Night of the Soul episode. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, she's going. Okay.
Where's Molly? Okay, well that's
Oh.
not obvious. These have to be the other tomb takers. Molly did not wait nearly long enough.
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god, the Nine Eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And of course it's gonna work.
This music is crazy. The book! Oh my god!
That's really cool.
What? Me?
Oh, so the execution's happening now. Okay.
It is unseemly to cry at death, my love.
Essex! Oh no!
I will not be consecuted in a faith that demands ritual killings of its faithful.
Oh, this might make me cry. I'm gonna be honest.
Why tell them of your sickness now?
Because I knew if I didn't, you would be lost beyond the reach of the Luxon forever. Return the beacon.
Yeah, she did it because she knows.
Whom do you choose to usher you from life?
I choose my son.
She's gonna make him kill
great.
her? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Choosing your child to kill you. Oh my god.
Where is Varen in all this?
Listen, every life is a chance to
Yeah,
be a
this
better
is
person.
where Essex snaps. I'm gonna talk
Yours
about this in
can
the
start
notes.
Here.
You cannot get me to do this. Absolutely not.
I would kill myself before I ever killed my mom. Absolutely not.
He's gonna see it just float away. Oh shit.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Bo's gonna fuck her.
You want to take this outside?
Or
upstairs. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. I didn't saw that coming.
This is exactly what I need right now. You would not believe him in the day I am having.
She stink?
You fucking stink. What? No, I don't. I just...
Bathhouse?
Oh. Is she gonna reveal herself and wait to get, like, arrested?
It's a goblin!
This is giving Edward Cullen like New Moon.
Gates! It touched me!
Everyone in this episode is suicidal. This is crazy.
Terrifying goblin! Better call the crown's guard before I eat your cats and genitals! I'm a
And genitals is crazy.
I don't know what that means, but I know you. Scary? And you don't eat cats.
I did once. By accident. Nobody told me what was in the stew.
Oh.
It was actually really good.
They have surprisingly meaty legs.
Oh.
Wait, why are you... Shouldn't you be in a feather bed somewhere, riding forward or something?
It's okay, because the traveler's coming back. I just have to call him properly. You want to come?
Are they gonna finally go to the Temple of the Platinum Dragon? Please, please, please.
Riding Ford is crazy.
Ford's in the bathhouse. Tell me Bo walks in and finds him in there. Oh, never mind.
Bare ass.
Butt ass naked talking to your god is crazy.
You look different, Ford.
Veteran!
More confident. It suits you. I am. There's a voice. I have these powers. And yet you've done so little with them.
Oh!
Listen, what do you mean? I'm trying
Sabian betrayed us, Ford. Killed our...
Look at his eyes.
Your anger. Anger. Seek.
Cool. Cool. Yep.
Oh, no.
Not veteran. Consume. What do you want from me? Consume. Consume what? Consume.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, I hate the eyes. Oh, there's Bo. They're both naked.
Hell, you were drowning. What? Were you having a fit or something?
Oh no.
Take this. You're gonna need it.
Oh, this plan is insane.
I know. Okay. How good are you at drooling?
It is! It's the platinum dragon!
It's possessed. She needs an exorcism.
My dear, perhaps a week.
Is that Brayus?
Human flesh bag.
Everyone out! Dark magic possesses this child.
The Minotaur is Brayus. It has to be. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Boiled eggs and moonshine.
Ew. Ew.
This unicorn is orange. Put it in the vein just right. Hi, Jesse! Get back! Almost finished.
Sister, I brought. What the fuck?
Hi.
Jester slide down the fucking leg.
I knew her breath smelled like a distillery. Get them! Not so fast.
Now, what spell is that?
Oh, Mirrors.
No, it's her illusory duplicate that she has. What the hell is that feature called? I'm trying to think of it. Someone was complaining that Jester hadn't done that yet, but it wasn't until she saw someone else do it that she realized she could do it. Oh, invoke duplicity, that's what it's called.
Holy crap, we did it! What do you think of that, traveler? Traveler!
Oh.
Ford can barely lift his own weight. Bo cuts the sleeves off perfectly good shirts. And who even knows what's up with that Carney? We're all fucking crazy. The whole world's crazy.
I love Not and Jester.
My two favorite characters. I love this.
Yeah,
I love them.
it is, isn't it?
I am wondering how they're all going to get back together.
I'm honestly not sure what it is. Or how I got like this.
Green.
She's so funny.
Excuse me?
You didn't start a war, Bo. You can't do anything alone.
You said that in a way that doesn't make me want to hit you. How?
I love them.
Vandrin used to say that we feel powerless only if someone makes us feel that way.
What if we got this relic and stopped the war? Maybe we could prove that we're not...
A bag of idiots?
I can't handle people shipping them. Just know that their friendship name is Bro because it's BRJEAU. So their platonic friendship name is Bro, and it's so fucking funny.
That's amazing.
It's so funny. And now Molly's tweaking.
Understandably so.
Do we think he's gonna find Yasha, maybe? Yep.
Watch it.
No.
He'd be insane to come after Master Agathon.
He is insane. Remember? We threw him in the asylum. We don't
Pumpkin!
know who he is anymore. And he wouldn't know us.
They put him in the asylum.
Yes. Mm-hmm. She's gonna see him though, because Frumpkin's there. Oh, but he's looking at her through Frumpkin.
Yep.
Oh, okay, bye, Frumpkin.
He is here.
Cool.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh. That's cool.
That is cool.
Uh-oh.
What are you waiting for? Kill me.
Oh.
They still love each other.
We owe you one.
Only one.
If we see your face again, we won't be so kind.
He won't come back. Of all your talents, running away was your best.
Damn.
Okay, girl, to be fair, like, he did have to kill his parents. Essek killed his mom. Caleb did too.
My queen, I have news.
Oh, Essek's gonna accuse him. He's gonna blame him.
We've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Essek turned on.
You're here. I assume Essek has told you everything that happened.
Yes. And how dare you stand before me, bold as brass.
Yeah.
I know. I should have told you sooner.
Essek painted quite a picture. How you aided Empire agents to steal the beacon. How you conspired with the enemy to lead your soldiers into a battle you knew they would lose.
Shit.
I saw it coming.
He was the one who... Essek! Aren't you gonna say something?
What could the Empire have given you to justify treason?
Yep. That's what Virat said to him earlier.
Oh!
Essek! Essek, wait!
3 people have been executed in this episode, Megan. Jesus.
Thank you. Giving up your best friend must have been difficult.
The Luxon teaches us balance. Just
Jesus Christ.
Why the heads? Why?
with your permission, I would like to enter the Dwendalian Empire to retake the beacon by force.
I have already put together a team for you. Bring our beacon and the souls of our people home.
There's no way they run into Essek and Zadash, is there? There's no way.
I am selfish, and I think maybe I am broken. But for a brief moment, you and the others made me forget.
That's a nice idea. But I was thinking kind of the opposite, actually.
Oh, no.
I was thinking, let's be motherfucking heroes.
Yes, not.
A filthy wizard and a goblin thief. What could the two of us do?
Not two.
No. Not two.
You got Jester with them.
Oh, Molly.
Yeah, all of
Sword
them.
and bow. Oh.
How do you do it?
Now, a gentleman never reveals his secrets.
Why, there's not even rust. It's pristine.
I know what's going to happen at the end of this episode.
One more thing. Did you find anyone willing to steal the artifact?
Actually, I may have just the group of capable fools.
Oh. Until the next time, then.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Show me what I'm thinking she's gonna pull out. Cool.
Whoa.
I know these mountains. Show me Aor.
Aor, yep. This is fucking crazy. Show me the book.
It's the eyes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I knew it. I knew it. God, I can't believe they revealed that. Yep. Look at it. Look at it. Show me the
Is it an
eye.
eye?
Show me the eye.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That was the end?
Yes, I can't wait until next week. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. As soon as it was Vess who was getting the compass, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna show the book because they showed Molly looking at it. Oh boy, Meg. Oh boy, Meg. This show is fucking devious, dog. I am once again back with an entire page of notes.
Another 2-hour episode. Let's go, baby.
Yes. They executed 3 people in this episode. Only 2 were beheadings.
Only 2 were beheadings.
They were beheadings and they were quite graphic.
They showed the heads multiple times. Like, why?
To be fair, the tone of the Mighty Nein is so different than the tone of Vox Machina.
Yeah.
It's like, in an extent, I kind of get it. That was a lot. Okay, guys, here's your secondary spoiler warning from Meg and I. We're definitely going to be talking about some campaign stuff in this one because, oh boy, there was a lot of stuff in this episode that Meg don't know about. So I'll do my best to skirt around it. Well, to be fair, I can talk about Vesta Ragna now because you've gotten a little inkling about her. So I can actually talk about Vess because, spoiler alert, Meg, when I did my breakdown the other day, I talked a lot about Vesta Ragna. And you didn't know about it because you didn't watch that video. Do you want to start with notes? Do you want me to go? How do you want to do this?
Honestly, mine are just like notes of like what we saw happen. It's nothing like super deep because I'm not this deep into the campaign. I'm only on episode 8, guys. I'll just name off a couple of big notes that I thought.
First, what did you think? Did you like
Oh,
the
I loved
episode?
it.
Yeah,
I loved
it was
this
great.
episode. It was so
This
good.
show is so good. There hasn't been a single episode I haven't liked.
I'm so excited for the finale. Yeah, I literally 0 episodes that I disliked. This is such a good show. I can see why it literally has another 100% Rotten Tomatoes.
One thing that's worth talking about is the fact that when they were recording this show, they had already been greenlit for season 2. So they were greenlit for 2 seasons off the bat. And I actually saw people talking about this in relation to like Yasha and Yasha's storyline, which was that a lot of people were really concerned that they weren't bringing up a lot of Yasha stuff. It's because they can build her up now as kind of like a boogeyman figure to see how that changes when we get to season 2. Because we will be connecting with Yasha next episode. There is no doubt in my mind. I am just unsure as to how we're going to do that. But I mean, my major prediction is that Yasha has to be traveling with them by the end of the campaign. Or not the end of the campaign, I'm sorry, the end of the episode. So there's a lot that has to happen with her in order for that to become a possibility. And I think we'll get a lot of Yasha next season to make up for the lack of her this season.
Especially the next episode is going to be them starting to go after the beacon. So they need Yasha for that because Yasha's also going after the beacon. Unless somehow they collide at some point. Oh, hello, camera. Hold on. There we go.
Dude, I've been out of focus our last like 3 or 4 videos, and I haven't noticed it until I've gotten into DaVinci and been like, because you know what's in focus? My fucking camera or my fucking microphone, and then I gotta slide it closer to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over like the few big notes I have, and then I'll let you off your leash, and you can just go.
Go, girl, go,
go get her.
Literally me every time I see Caleb Widowgast.
So in the beginning, we saw Curator Tasha was beheaded. That was something.
Something is definitely a word for that.
Yeah. Caleb at least got another amulet, which was, thank God, because he definitely needed that, but Astrid and Adel found him anyways. The Mighty Nein split up. That was a really big thing in this episode. And we got Frumpkin back. We finally got Frumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Permanently.
I love that guy. Well, unless he gets, hit. He has 1 hit point. So.
Yeah, unless he gets kicked by someone in the pillow trove.
Caleb left Nod in order to protect her. And then Virat versus Essek. In that conversation where Virat's basically like, you tell the Bright Queen or I will, which ended up, biting him in the ass. And someone lost their head over that. Jester and Ford arrived to the pillow trove, which is where Marion had Ford escort Jester there for safety. Bo got her staff.
Yep.
And Molly followed Kree and found out quite a lot. I'll let Allie get into that.
Yeah, any Lucian stuff is my territory. I literally wrote murder house. That's what I wrote.
No, it literally said murder house. All the blood.
Yeah. All the blood that had been cleaned.
Yeah, you can't get rid of it unless it's like bleach.
Unless they got like fucking fantasy ammonia.
Layla's the Bright Queen and Deirdre speak. She arranged her. Well, they spoke, and for Deirdre wanting to protect Essek, she arranged her execution and had her own son do it.
That was diabolical. That was her getting back at him for stealing the beacon. She was like, oh, you want to fuck around? Find out. Kill me.
Essek, I understand he wanted to live and like be able to get like revenge, like get the beat, but that was so shitty of him to do.
Yeah.
Like to turn in his friend.
Oh, well, I knew he would. There was nothing else for him.
He was like, well, I got nothing to lose now. The scariest are the people who have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Astrid and Awa found Caleb, and Ford saw Vandrin whenever he went to go speak to Uk'otoa, and then he spoke with Bo. They had a little moment, which was really cute.
The Brodro, I called it the Burjo, but it's the bro friendship.
The bro. I love that so much. Uk'otoa wanted Ford to consume the eye, and then Caleb apologized to Not for leaving her, and the group reunited. And you know what? That's where I'll leave my notes.
Okay.
All right, Allie, go get it.
The shortest Meg's notes have ever been on any episode. Okay. Meg and I talked about this in the episode, but going back to the execution of Curator Tasha, I found it interesting that they named her as Curator Tasha, because I cannot remember, so someone correct me if I'm wrong, and you guys often do and will, but there are multiple curators in the Cobalt Soul, but one of the curators that I know is Udala Fawn. So Curator Udala, they call her Udala, and it's also Udala Fawn, Curator Fawn, is the main curator that Bo dealt with a lot in the campaign. So when they said Curator Tasha, I was like, oh, this must be like another curator that I don't know. So when they killed Curator Tasha, I was like, oh, maybe this is how Udala Fawn steps in? I don't know. But that was the first thing that I thought of. But one thing that's also very important about that scene is we see Vesta Ragna kissing up to Trent because she knows that he will have her executed. And he basically didn't kill her just as a way to flex that he could have. Because he very easily could have put Vess up on the chopping block, and she knows it. And so now she kind of owes him a life debt in a way. And so she basically is like, I'll stay out of your business. Actually, you want help with your super evil relic that you're not allowed to have? I'll help you with that. And he was like, go fuck yourself.
He's kind of like holding a little carrot like of her life in front of her, being like,
yeah,
I hate that guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I fucking hate that guy. We learned that Astrid's been trying to scry on Caleb for a few years. This does make sense because after the stuff that happens at the house when he burns down the house, Astrid and Eowulf had him sent to Vergessen. Now, I think realistically Trent had him sent to Vergessen because he was useless to him. But Astrid and Eowulf, if I am not mistaken, this is something from the campaign, I think they visited him a few times to see him, and he was so out of it that he just has no real memory of it. But Caleb in the campaign, and I believe in his origin comics, was in Vergessen for 11 years and then was out for an additional 5. So if she's been looking for him for years, that leads further credence to the fact that he's been out of Vergessen for a while and has been on the road. So it seems like they're still keeping that fact the same, which is cool. But I do find it interesting that she's been like trying to find him, and Wolf is like, bro, you ain't ever gonna find that man. Like, let his ass go.
I guarantee they heard that he escaped.
Oh, yeah.
And that's probably when it started, her trying to find him.
This has not come up necessarily, come up in the campaign, but Caleb killed a guard on his way out of Vergessen. That's why he's wanted for murder, is because he's wanted for murder for the death of the guard at Vergessen Sanatorium. Because I think in the campaign he explains it as when he left Vergessen, he killed a guard and stole an amulet. And so when Not saw the poster of him in the first episode, I was like, oh, that's probably what it's for, because he told Not that was a long time ago. So I'm assuming that that's what he meant. So Astrid, Eowulf, and Trent would have gotten word that a prisoner had escaped and killed somebody, and then when they went and checked on Bren, they would have found that he was gone. They would have known that it was him.
For 5 years of being out, if that's what it was, he is doing a very good job of staying out of like people's, unless, you know, he's been arrested multiple times and escaped or whatever. He's doing a good job of
In the campaign, he met not in prison, but he was arrested. Like, he was like wrong place, wrong time. I don't think he actually did anything to get arrested. Not got arrested because she tried to steal something and got thrown in jail, but Caleb just happened to be like her bunkmate. Like, Caleb was like walking in an alley at the wrong time and they're like, you go to jail. He was like, what the fuck? So Caleb has been arrested, but this also hasn't necessarily come up in the campaign or in the show, excuse me. But the reason that Caleb is dirty all the time is because people don't look at beggars. So it's not that he wants to be dirty.
He just has to be for protection.
He has to be to protect himself because people are less likely to look at a dirty, homeless man than they are at a man who is handsome and refined and
That
like
makes
walks with
sense.
confidence. That's why he's always disgusting, which is why you see him in Pumat's shop. Pumat does prestidigitation to clean him up. And then the next time you see Caleb, he's like filthy again. It's because he dirtied himself back up because he's like, I can't look like this. I'll look like me. I mean, in the campaign, like literally, like he leaves and like picks up mud and just like splats it back on his face. And Jester and them are like, ah, Caleb.
That was a good Jester impression. That was really good.
Thank you. I watched 3 episodes of the Mighty Nein today. So
love it.
Yeah, I did. I really did. That's true. I watched 3 episodes of the campaign today. That's really bad. Anyway, we found out that they're going to the Harvest Festival, which they mentioned it before, so I kind of figured that that's where we would head. But Dwendal is supposed to be awarding Trent, which is important to know because that means that both the king of the Dwendalian Empire and Trent will be in the same place at the same time. And it's the place that we know the Mighty Nein is heading. And it's where Yasha's heading. And it's where Essex's heading. The gentleman wants them to steal the beacon, which is interesting. I think the gentleman wanted them to do that in the original campaign, but I don't remember. I think they were on a mission for the gentleman and acquired the beacon, but they never gave it to him, obviously, because they traveled with it for 30 more episodes. They're gonna have to lie to the gentleman and say they didn't get it and be like, oh no, it someone else picked it up, we never found it. And he'll be like, oh shucks, you want another job? And then they'll just move on and they'll be lying to him. I made the joke that like everyone in this episode's suicidal. I low-key meant that though, because Caleb basically tells Frumpkin, are you ready to go on one last adventure? Because he is not intending to come back. He totally thinks, he's like, I will die trying to stop Trent. He doesn't think that he will, but he has to try. And so he brings Frumpkin back with the intent of like, I'm going to die and it will release him when I do so. It's important to note, it's not explicitly said here, Frumpkin is a familiar. It is not his actual cat. I'm sure most of our audience knows that, but I've seen other reactors talk about it as if it's like he's resurrecting his actual cat. That's not it. Frumpkin is a fae cat, the cat that he has currently in the campaign, or in the show, excuse me. Frumpkin is a fae familiar, and it is the spell Find Familiar that brings him. It's just when Caleb summoned him from the Feywild, he summoned him in the shape of his actual cat, Frumpkin.
You can basically, when you do it, you can kind of choose what you want.
You can pick between like a raven, an owl, a dog, a cat. I think there's like a lizard or a snake or something. I'd have to read the spell, but there's like 6 or 8 options that you can choose from. And so obviously Liam picked a cat and he was like, I'm going to model it after the cat that Caleb killed, which is evil. But, you know.
But he's just still that sad young boy who loved his cat dearly and just has the most amount of regret in the world.
There's only one man who might have more regret than him, and that is Essek Thalis. Dirta overheard Virat and Essek, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, she's gonna fucking turn herself in. She's gonna get herself killed just to take eyes off of Essek to give him more time, and she did exactly that.
Very mom thing to do.
Yeah, very mom thing to do. Sacrifice yourself for your kids, for sure. The scene with Ford and Jester was so... It was like sad. God. It was like bittersweet almost. He kissed her cheek and said that he'll never forget her. This might just be me having a parasocial relationship with Critical Role. I watched that scene and saw Travis and Laura. I did not see Ford and Jester. I saw Travis and Laura in the booth. Husband and wife, been married for like over 10 years, have a son together. And I was just like, I love them.
When I tell you I wanted to headbutt my mic so hard during that.
He grabbed her chin and kissed her cheek. I was like, I wish romance was real. I wish men were real. Ford Stone, when I get my fucking hands on you.
Ford and Caleb in front of you. You can choose one.
I'm going with Caleb every time, but trust that I'm thinking about Ford just a little bit. Oh my God, I cannot wait until he meets Essek and has weird gay homoerotic subtext with him. It's gonna be so funny. Him and Essek just fucking fucking each other, and Bo's in the back like, so, it's gonna be so funny. Anyway, we were talking about stuff. What the fuck were we talking about? Let's talk about the murder house. I will say, I was shocked that we saw Kree again. I thought if we saw Kree again, it would be like passing after they gave stuff away to the gentleman. Did not necessarily anticipate Molly following Kree around. But as soon as Kree walked into an empty house, I was like, it has to be a Tomb Taker thing. I'll tell Meg this just so she doesn't think that I sound psychotic. The Tomb Takers are a group.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so I just want to make sure because I realized I was like, that probably sounds really weird. So the Tomb Takers were a group that Kree was a part of, is a part of, whatever. And as soon as she walked in there, I was like, okay, this has to be like a Tomb Taker hideout. And I had seen, they had done a little bit of promo for this episode, and one of the promos that they did was Caleb and the Invulnerable Vagrant, which did make me really sad because it spoiled Pumat and it spoiled that he got Frumpkin, and I was kind of mad that I saw it. I was like, oh, shit. But the other promo that they dropped didn't have any audio. It was just flashes of clips, and one of them showed Molly using his blood hunter ability in a room filled with blood. So when he went in there, I was like, okay, so that's what this is. So the Temple of the Nine Eyes, what's all that about? Because that's not in the campaign. What's all that about?
Critical Role. Answer.
God, they're putting such heavy emphasis on it. It's going to be so good in about 7 seasons when we learn about all that shit. There's a shot, I'll have to see if I can like tell Meg where it is so she can screenshot it and show you guys, where Molly is walking in there when he first finds the altar, and there's 3 candles with 3 eyes above it, so the 9 eyes. It's 9 eyes. I saw it. I was like, oh, this is so fucking smart. It's so smart. And then of course seeing the kind of mural of him. Yeah, wonder what that could be. Anyway, then Ford went to the Platinum Sanctuary to talk to some priests about godly stuff. And I did not pick up that it was the Platinum Dragon because I admittedly do not know a ton about the Platinum Dragon. That is 100% where he was because that's later where Chester and Not go. But Ford went in there to ask about God stuff because this was something that happened in the campaign, was that Ford had he had no connection to the gods, and now all of a sudden he's got a fucking god in his ear telling him all these things. Like, it makes perfect sense that he would ask a holy person about that type of stuff.
Consume.
We saw Pumat Soul at the Invulnerable Vagrant. Did you know anything about Pumat? Have you met Pumat yet in your watch where you're at?
I don't think so. I'm on episode 8.
You meet him real early. It's like before episode 10. Maybe it's the episode you're on.
Could be, because I'm only like halfway.
Yeah, I think it's in the back half of that episode. But yeah, Pumat Soul and his 3 simulacra, who are basically like clones of himself, is essentially what it is, who run the Invulnerable Vagrant. And there's some Easter eggs in there that I wanted to talk about. I didn't spot all of them, but people have already caught them on Twitter because this was the promo that they released for this week. So there was a shot of Kiri and Mister. Mister is Fern's fire monkey from campaign 4. Kiri is a Kenku that they cut out for time. Kiri was a Kenku that they met in the early days of the campaign. There was Dorian Storm's cloak was in the back. It's also from campaign 3, next to Ashton's hammer, also from campaign 3. There was
Scanlan's.
Oh, there was a Scanlan book on the shelf. I did actually see that one, and I saw Kiri and Mister. Oh, and the Star Razor. The Star Razor was on the shelf as well, which is a magical item that we'll see later.
I love Easter eggs. I love that they do that.
I do too. Well, it's someone said too, someone on Twitter was basically like, I love when the Titmouse animators know that they can just build the background and they're just like, all right, how many Easter eggs can I shove in here? And they just start filling the shelves with stuff. Yeah, I want to go back through that scene and comb it a bit further to see if I can spot anything else, because I saw a lot of it on Twitter before, the episode even came out. So unfortunately it did spoil that. But to be fair, I don't know that I would have noticed any of that on my first watch alone, but I was aware of it going in. But I did spot Kiri and Mister, and I did see the Scanlan book. I never saw the Star Razor, but I know it's in there. And I never saw Dorian's cloak or the hammer, but I know it's in there because I've seen pictures of it. So that was really fun. Oh, and they mentioned the book as well. There was mention of the book when Kree talked to Molly in the previous episode, where she said the mage, Vestaragna, the mage took the book, and Molly was like, oh no, that's terrible. And he was like, what fucking book is she talking? Who the fuck is this? You know, he had no idea who she was. In the campaign, that is not revealed until like episode like 120 of 141.
That's really towards the end. Holy crap.
Well, it's the Aor arc, which is the last arc of the campaign. So it's the Vestaragna stuff. When I did my spoiler breakdown the other day, I talked a lot about Vestaragna because she has connections to the Tomb Takers and had a connection to Lucian in that she stole the book that I can't talk about, but the book that we saw her with at the end of the campaign. Essek having to kill his own mother, that is really interesting to me. Essek's mother never is seen in the campaign, but Essek, when he's asked about his mother, he talks about her, but does not talk about her as if she's dead. So I find it interesting. I knew they were going to kill her off. I've been saying that for episodes. I was like, there's no way she survives the season. I've been saying that for a while, but I'm not surprised by it because obviously I saw it coming, but it was not a storyline I would have thought, but it does make sense. And I said this, I think I might have said this in my spoiler breakdown, and I might have just said this in another recording, but people have been talking a lot about Essek's character, and they've been like, he's not cold enough. He's not evil enough. And I was like, you have to give him the chance to grow, because what's better than an evil guy who turns into a good guy is a good guy who then became evil, who then found his way back. You know what I mean? And so that's what Essek is, because Essek wasn't always a bad guy. He was just, his hubris was bad, and he was arrogant, and he naively thought that he could manipulate the situation in his favor. In Essek's head, the war was never going to start because it was never going to get that far. He was going to take the beacon to Trent. They were going to study it for a day or two. He was going to cure this millennia old disease that's been affecting his people for centuries and generations. He was going to cure it. He was going to cure his mom. He would come back as a hero. He'd bring the beacon home. He assumed all of that would happen, and then realized very quickly within a day of talking with Trent that he was out of his depth. And so he realized the extent of it, but he was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm here. I'm in this mess. I might as well figure out if I can help my mom. And he did. And it was too late, because it, you know, the war had already begun, because the sealing of the beacon was made so public. I mean, they did it literally while they were doing a consecration ritual. So there's that. When I realized that that's what they were doing with Essek's character, I was like, oh, he's got to lose his mom and Virat, because he has to lose all the things that make him good, which is he has a friend who he cares about, a friend who wants to have children but is worried about going to war and is worried about going to the front lines, has to lose his mom, who he is painstakingly taking care of, who he's been hiding her illness for months. Not only that, though, he kills Virat and he kills his mom. If it was his choice, he wouldn't have killed his mother. Of course, we know that. It had to happen because of her disease, because she told the queen. I said this before, I'll say it again. I do think in the next episode, we will get a scene that parallels the scene with Trent that we saw early in the season, where they're experimenting with the beacon and Essek had stopped Trent and been like, we're going too far, we're going too far. And now it's going to be Essek this time being like, keep going, because he's lost that innocence about him. Essek had a little bit of an innocence about him that he will no longer have because of the stuff that he suffered. And the queen said something to him at the end of the episode too, where she was like, I'm glad that your faith has gotten better in regards to your mother's death, basically, where she spun it to make it seem like a good thing. And to him, like, there is nothing eviler than that, of him being like, how dare you say, oh, I'm so glad you found God now that you killed your mom. I'd tweak out too. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'd lose my shit.
I get him. I fully get where he's going, and I love it. I think it's good. I think it's the right call. I think it's how Essek should be done. Because the thing is, if they had shown Essek as evil from the start, I don't know that people would still be sympathetic towards him when we get seasons down the line and we see how far he's come. Because to see how far someone's come, you have to see how far they can fall. This is the beginning of Essek's descent. He will get worse, and he will be a villain, and then he'll get better. And it'll be worth it, because at the end of the show, when Essek stands with the Mighty Nein as a member of the Mighty Nein, you have to believe it. And so, again, people who are having complaints about Essek, you guys need to give them their credit. Critical Role knows what they're doing. They have done great stuff with their animated series. And whether or not you love how much they've cut out, how much they haven't, they know how to tell stories because they are storytellers. And I trust them implicitly with these stories, especially Essek, who is so important not only to them as players and as characters, but just overall to Critical Role. Like, Essek is one of the most important NPCs in any of the campaigns because of the effects that he has on the world. I fully believe in where they're going. I think it is the right call. It is exactly what I would have done, was made him sympathetic from the start, and then be like, you don't really hate him because he's not necessarily a bad guy, but oh boy, can he do some bad things. And he will. And people will hate him. And then he's going to fall in love with a dirty hobo wizard from the Empire and be like, oh, fuck. You know? And it's going to be great. I love it. Also, not tried to get herself killed in Zadash. Again, people be suicidal in this episode. Low key. Literally, that's all I can think of, is that she was trying to cause a ruckus so that someone would kill her, because what does she have? You know, she doesn't have a family. She doesn't have Caleb anymore. Like, Caleb gave her a purpose, and when he left, she no longer had that purpose anymore, which is real sad to say. But Jester found her, don't worry, and Jester said, hey, you want to go fuck up a temple? And she said, hell yeah.
I love those two. Oh my god. They're just chaos.
They're the Chaos Crew. It's Bo, Jester, and Not. They're the Chaos Crew. That's what they call themselves.
That tracks so hard.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's the word I'm looking for, Meg? When you, like, spray paint a bunch of stuff? When you...
Vandalize?
Vandalize, thank you. When they go vandalize a temple. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Ford in the bathhouse, bare ass, talking to your god, butt ass naked, is crazy. Dick out, talking to Ukatoa is diabolical. Jail. My favorite thing is that Bo pulled him out and he woke up and just titties. Like, it just was like, ah.
At least they put clothes on when he was talking to Mandarin.
Yeah, in his vision, he had clothes on, and then Ukatoa said, wake the fuck up, and he woke up butt-ass naked. We had Jester and Not break back into the Platinum Dragon Sanctuary, and we saw Breus Doomseed. Breus is a character from Campaign 3. He's one of the PCs in Campaign 3, so that's super fun. As soon as she was like, I have this idea, I'm gonna make the Traveler list, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna finally go to the Sanctuary. I knew it was gonna happen at some point, I just didn't know when. And then we saw Jester use Invoke Duplicity, which she creates an illusory duplicate of herself that she can cast spells through. Get used to seeing it, because she does it a lot. It's like one of her favorite features as being a trickery domain cleric, so she uses that all the time.
Also, whenever they're in combat, get ready for Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead! Jester has like 3 default settings. It's Invoke Duplicity, Spiritual Weapon, Toll the Dead. Yeah. And that's an entire turn. Well, 2 turns. You can't do Invoke Duplicity yet. Don't worry about it. Essek turned on Virat. Kind of figured he would. Had an inkling. I'll tell you about this, Meg, because it's obviously it's not going to happen. But when I did my spoiler breakdown, I talked about there was a very popular theory that was going around that Virat was going to be. Do you know how they get the beacon?
No.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you that then. It's not going to happen this way. I think it will happen how it did in the campaign, but obviously it won't be Virat. Can I say that? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It happens a very specific way in the campaign. And people thought that Virat was going to be the way. Obviously, it's not going to be Virat. But I did talk about that in my spoiler breakdown. That was something that I talked about, was like the insinuation that perhaps it could be Virat. I was like, I thought like there was a possibility it could have been him if that was the route they took it. But it didn't happen, so it's all good. But yeah, he was like, you have a day to tell the queen. I was like, oh, he's gonna fucking kill him. He's gonna have him executed. I've been saying that since he found out about the beacon.
Literally, the moment where he was like, your mom has typhus, you're like, he's gonna kill him.
When he told Essek, oh yeah, I know your mom has like the incurable disease that means she will auto die, I was like, well, he's fucking toast.
Yeah, he's toast. Should have kept your mouth shut.
Should have kept your mouth shut. So yeah, sorry, Virat. Love you, Rahul Kohli. So glad you stepped into Critical Role to be fucking beheaded. That's made even worse because Essek had told him literally like 4 or 5 days prior. Because that's well, I guess it's been longer than that. Has it? Because the Mighty Nein were on the road for like a couple weeks. Owelia was following Bo for a couple weeks. I'm trying to remember how long everything was. But at one point, the queen said that she'd send the soldiers out in 2 days. Then 2 days passed. He went out. Essek brought him home. And then a day later, he was executed. So all of that happened within like 4 or 5 days. In the first episode that we met Essek in episode 2, he tells Virat, like, oh, don't worry. You're totally going to be a father. And you're totally going to have kids. No, he is not. There was another moment between Caleb and Not that I really loved where Caleb said, I'm selfish and I'm broken. I think that actually happens in the campaign. I have a vague memory of that conversation happening in the campaign where he basically insinuates to Not, like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm not a good person. I should not be here. You should not care about me so much. And Not was basically like, you don't get to tell me who I care about. And I don't care if you're broken. I don't care if you're like this. And it's like a crux of their friendship, but it makes sense in hindsight with knowing that Liam O'Brien at the time was struggling with figuring out why Caleb stayed with the group. Because to him, Caleb had his own motivations and things that he wanted to get done, and it didn't make sense for him to stay with the Mighty Nein. And so he basically told Not this around that same time, and then Matt basically was like, okay, Liam.
Then he's mine.
Then he's mine. And Liam was like, because Matt straight up told him, he's like, okay, if you let go of Caleb and you build a new character, Caleb becomes my NPC who becomes a villain. And Liam was like, and they would have fought Caleb later down the line. Like, Matt fully confirmed that they would have fought like Volstrucker Caleb, which would have been really fun, but they would have had to kill him, and that would have made me sad. Okay, my last note. Vestaragna got Nidus's compass. I should have figured that that's where that was going. I don't know why I didn't put that together, but the compass that leads to Eiselcross, which is where the remains of Eeyore are. And Vestaragna gets her first eye via the Book of the Somnovum. Ooh boy. I love that they're threading that in real early. I do love it. It's so good.
This is a great episode.
It was really fun. I can't wait to rewatch it. That was the end of my notes.
Ready to wrap up?
Dear God, I think so. Guys, oh boy. Next week is the finale. I'm so sad. I'm so not ready to say goodbye to the show, but God, it's going to be so fun to rewatch and binge.
It'll be so much fun. And then we have Vox coming up, and we're doing Calamity.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up here for the night. You guys can check Meg and I out next week as we finish up the Mighty Nein, but also we will be announcing our new show that will be coming out early January. And I'm going to tell you guys this now. We're going to be dropping the episodes early on Patreon, and then they'll come out the next day on YouTube. So if you want to watch them early on Sundays and Thursdays, you can head over to our Patreon, which, like I said, is linked down below, but is also linked in our video description as well. And next week, we'll be announcing what that show is. Meg and I are very, very, very excited for it. We're posting hints over on our community page, and we're super excited for that. But you guys can check us out over there. And we talked about this in our last episode as well, but Meg and I will officially be doing Calamity in January. We're set to start recording. We have our recording days planned. We're very excited. It's going to be long days, but we're committed to doing it.
But y'all have spoken.
Y'all have spoken. I mean, it literally, like, the video was out and we had 200 comments being like, do Calamity. I was like, okay. Sure.
Allie texted me, I fear we have to do Calamity. There's no choice.
I think that's exactly what I said to you. I said every single person has said to do Calamity. I guess we're doing it. So we'll be debuting that new show in next week, actually. Yeah, next week we'll be debuting that new show, and then it'll be out the following week. So it'll be out in a few weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us, guys. This episode was super fun. We really, really, really enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.